Good morning, people. It's Saturday, and you know, I thought this morning, I woke up and I thought what I haven't done in a while is annoy some people on a Saturday morning. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ruffle some feathers. That's my plan this morning. Look, there's a lot of people that will run around and say the reason why you're not achieving your goals is because you don't want them bad enough. And on one hand, I kind of get their point. However, I'm going to put a flip on it, and I'm going to say you do want it bad enough. I'm going to say if you are currently overweight and unhappy with your weight, you do want it bad enough. You really do want to lose this weight. If you're at states of ill health, you do want it bad enough. You do want it bad enough to make yourself feel better. The problem is, though, what you haven't established is actually how important it is to you in order to do this. So let me use an example here. If you are a smoker, if you wake up one day, you feel terrible and you go to the doctors and the doctor says you need to quit smoking right now or you develop lung cancer tomorrow, what are you going to do? I'm going to bet that you're going to quit smoking right now because you've just been thrown a lifeline. So now all of a sudden it's important to you. You as a smoker have tried to quit for years. You knew that you shouldn't be doing it. You knew that it was important for you to quit, but you just didn't have the right motivation. You hadn't decided why it was important enough. So why can't we put this same mentality into our food and drink? Look, just about every day I have somebody sit in front of me and tells me, I'd love to be able to do something, but I can't possibly give up crisps, chocolate, alcohol, chippy takeaways, Chineses, sandwiches from here, there, and every, whatever. Like, it doesn't matter what your sin, if you like, is. It doesn't matter what that is. But the point is that people sit in front of me and say that they can't possibly give that up. And is it possible for them to lose weight without them giving it up? And I'm like, yeah, 100% you can. 100% you can. But you've got to get it under control. And if you can't get it under control, if you can't possibly get to a point where you can say, cool, I can get away with just having like one square of chocolate, or I can get away with just having one alcoholic drink, then you need to give it up. Plain and simple, because now what we're starting to realize is that if you can't cut it back, then it's got to go. And if you can't possibly give it up, well then straight up, if that's the one thing that's causing your weight issues, then you don't want your weight loss bad enough. Now I'm going to say it. Now I'm going to say now you don't want it bad enough. Because if you wanted it bad enough, because if it was important enough to you, right, you'd be willing to do whatever it took in order to hit that goal. I'd like you to go into Saturday and, importantly, into Christmas with that in mind. Now, I'm not saying you've got to give it up right now. See, the fact is, for me, it doesn't make any difference. Whatever your goals are, whatever you say you want to achieve, that's on you, right? That's not on me. If you turn around to me and say, Dave, that sounds really good and I understand what you're saying, but it's not important to me right now in order to do that. I'm like, that's awesome. Then just don't complain about it. Don't then sit there and complain that you're not reaching your goals. Don't sit there and complain that you are still putting weight on, that you are still unable to get up the stairs, that you whatever. Okay? Because if you're unwilling to do anything about it, if it's not important enough to you in order to cut out the things that are causing the problem, or at least massively cut back on the things that are causing the problem, then it's not important enough to you. On that note, I'm going to have some breakfast before my clientele come in because I'm hungry and that's what I'm doing. People, ciao, adios, adieu. Have a great Saturday. Enjoy Christmas. I'll speak to you before then, obviously. See ya!